Jesse James, Frank James, Bill Kidd, and all the rest. Supposed to have been some bad cats out in the West. They could have dug me and my gangster ways. They'd have hung up their guns and made it to the grave. Cause I'm a gangster of love. I'm a gangster of love. When I walk in the bar, girls from near and far say he's a gangster of love. Robbed the local beauty contest of the first place winner. They've honored with me having a big Gristle dinner. They tried to get her to go back and pick up a prize. She stood up and told them, you just don't realize he's a gangster of love. He's a gangster of love. When I walk in the bar, girls from near and far say he's a gangster of love. Jumped on my white horse Cadillac and I rode across the borderline. Roped 65 girls, kissed them all at the same time. Put another 25 or 30 and I put them on the freight. $1 million reward for me in each and every state. The sheriff said, are you Guitar Watson? In a very deep voice. I said, yes, said Brother Sheriff, and that's your wife on the back of my horse. I'm a gangster of love. I'm a gangster of love. When I walk down the street, all the girls I meet say he's a gangster of love. 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 Look out now. Jesse James, Frank James, Bill Kidd, and all the rest. Supposed to be some bad bits out in the West. Supposed to be bad. I don't know what I'm saying, but it feels so right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Steve Andreoni in the Orange Room today. Steve Andreoni. He ain't about any peanut butter or doggone bologna. Here's Steve motherfucking Andreoni. Hear that? A little bit of that talk. We got my son Dylan James on the damn guitar. Eric Gale, how you doing? Eric Gale, how you doing? Eric Gale, how you doing? We got a crazy little, no, this is not a rerun. This is live, Daniel. Daniel, we're live. Damn, Daniel, we're live right now. This is a guitar I bought. This is just a little Japanese JV strap, but I've got it loaded with my new loaded pick guard with my new Fishman Fluence Gristle tone. Oh, this freaking strap, though, is another matter. This is not a Fishman product. It's a goddamn thing. And boy, it sounds good. And it's got, of course, different voices on it. Hear that? It's all juicy. Grab this tone control right here, and I pop this sucker up. I get more power. You know? Ooh, you hear that? We went to a magical place. A magical place called E flat. A magical place named E flat. A magical place. Rich Moran says, when you coming to Boston? Please come to Boston for the springtime. That's a good question. I think we're going to make our way there in the fall, not the springtime, as the song dictates. Please come to Boston. Can you dig it? Swords and tequila. What am I walking in on? I'm looking at sweet, sweet comments on the inner Google. We got YouTube people. We got Facebook people. We got people. We got people. We got Steve Andreoni on the damn bass today. Got my son Dylan on the damn drum. And fall is better for me. Excellent, Rich Moran. Fall is a good time to be in Boston, I think.
Check the website for dates.
Yeah, we got a website, gregkoch.com. You can sign up for our mailing list, gregkoch.com/join. And we'll send you a little instructional video, as a matter of fact, of me doing some chicken picking. So you can get your nostril picking, your chicken picking, your diggity doggity picking. And it'll be good for you, for your soul as well. Good for your soul. Good for your soul. Yes. Yes. Good for your soul. Good for your soul. We're going to do some music, more music here for you. I like this white strat, right? It's pretty delish. I like it. We did a little extemporaneous Little Wing there for you. I know people are, it's so, I love playing Hendrix tunes and so on and so forth, and most people just enjoy them for what they are, but sometimes you get the people who are like, I know more about Hendrix than anyone on the planet. I'm kind of that way. But I'm not a dick about it. You know what I'm saying? I just know it. There's a difference between knowing it and thinking it, and then being a Hendrix troll online. That's not the way Jimmy did it. He ain't no shit. We're doing our own thing with it. If you don't like it, turn the damn channel. Go back to being miserable someplace else. Am I right? I don't want you to be miserable. I want you to have a good time. But if that is not in your bailiwick because you want to be a dick, that's on you. If that's your bailiwick because you want to be a dick, that's on you. That's on you. Wow, that was good. Okay. I got some strange things going on. Let's do a little bit of, we haven't done JSK in a while. We were messing around with that at Soundcheck. We're going to do that for you. And goes like this. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? A song of mine called JSK. JSK, a song of power. JSK, a song of power. Someone asked about this Strat. It is a like a Japanese JV Strat, they're called, but they have my new Fluence loaded pick guard. So it's something made by Fishman. You can actually get it at my website, gregkoch.com. Say what? gregtalk.com. You go, gregkoch.com. Or you can get it through wherever you like to get your stuff. But it is a loaded pick guard that has my watch just said, you're in a loud environment. Yeah, I know. We are in a loud environment. Anyway, and so it has my Fishman Fluence loaded pick guard filled with all kinds of goodness. They're good for your soul. They're good for your soul. Can you dig it? And they are a glassy delight, but they also have sinew. They also have sinew, Steve. And that's important. A lot of people don't understand the ways of sinew. They know why, because they're fools. Anyways, that last tune was called JSK, one of my own little jams. And we're going to do another song of mine that's kind of in that, that gospel-y Gregorian song sphere. Gospel-y Gregorian song sphere. Gospel-y Gregorian song sphere. Listen, friends, I got a song sphere, and it's gospel. This is a song, actually, the local radio station, Classic Hits, 96.5 WKLH, for years used this as their theme song. You tune in about 10 o'clock every morning, they play this damn song. They sent me thousands and thousands of good wishes for using it. I got thousands and thousands of good wishes for it, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you, WKLH. And it's a thing called, here we go again. Oh. But first I got a little sip of my sarsaparilla. I got a little sip of my sarsaparilla. Thank you. Robert Ritchie just sent us some money. Thank you so much, Robert. We appreciate that. Thanks you for all the tips. We appreciate it. Because we're going to spend that money on perpetrating and perpetuating the power of rock music. Oh, yeah. Do, dick, do, do. I like that chord change right there. It's got this cool little chord. Let me show you the chord change. Let's go have a close-up for chord change. Here we go. Close-up for chord change. A little series of chords here at the beginning is kind of cool for the kids. That's a C over B flat chord. Get out of the way, mic stand. You have to be in the right place at the wrong time. I'm talking to an inanimate object, ladies and gentlemen. That's how twisted my rage goes. And then? That's fancy. It goes from... There's going to be a test on that. I'm going to visit all your houses in the night, in your subconscious, and I'm going to say, hey, show me those chords I taught you. If you don't know them, you're going to have bad dreams. That's right. Anyway. Yeah, Benji! Stratocaster with the whammy bar. It will make you feel so damn good. You know what the thing is? Stratocaster with the whammy bar is going to make you feel so damn good. Folks, I don't know if you saw it, but sweet, sweet Guitar World magazine debuted our new video with Jimmy Hall. You can see that online at their web. I got links on it on my website. Not on the website, on the socials. On the socials, you can go to Guitar World's portal, if you will, on YouTube, and you'll see it. Their channel. Thank you. I was saying portal, but I really meant channel. Can you dig here? I am using that Tone King preamp today. That's what I'm using for heat. And then I hit the clean boost on my Gristle King to take it over the top. Lee Gale, I'm doing good. How you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen the Gales. We're coming to Asheville. We're coming to Asheville in June. Check that website for details. Check that website for details. We're coming to Asheville. Coming to Asheville. Coming to Asheville. We're going to kick some ash. We're going to kick some ash in Asheville. That's what's happening. David Sparks says, tell Dylan, big old thanks for wearing the Don't Fear the Cowbell t-shirt that you did the other day. He says, right back at you. He says, right back at you. Actually didn't say atch. I think I added that in myself. I said right back atch. And there's nothing weird about that, okay? There's nothing weird about any of those things. Actually, it's all pretty weird if we're honest about it. Let's play a little jam for the kids. Your birthday's in June. My birthday's in June as well. June 23rd for me. June 23rd. I'm going to be 37 years old. 37. We should also mention that Vintage Guitar Magazine and their recent, it's actually the May edition, but it should be, mine arrived yesterday because I have a subscription. And there's a little thumbnail of me on the front looking all menacing with sunglasses because I'm staring at your soul. I want you to know where I'm looking, right into your chakras. And I'm going, damn it, what's wrong with you? No, I'm not judging at all. But I do have sunglasses on, okay? And I'm on the First Fret thing, which is a nice little interview that Oscar Jordan did with me. Bless him, but he also did a very nice review of the record. And then on the very back, there is an ad for my new Gristle ST guitar with Reverend, which the only reason I'm not playing today is because I wanted to show off the new pickups with this guitar, this cheap little jazz. This guitar was $800, Steve, $800. And I popped my pickups in, the Gristletone single width pickups with the loaded pick guard that you can get, and doggone it, it's delicious. Lee Gale, that's so weird. I'm June 23rd. You're the day after me. You're Jeff Beck's birthday. Let's do a little Crimson Domicile, but we'll do it in A. red house over yonder. Lord, that's where my baby's staying. There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stay, yeah, yeah. Well, I ain't been home to see my baby. Yeah, and about 99 and 1/2 days. Oh, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I said the key won't unlock the door. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. I said the key won't unlock the door. Well, I got a bad, bad feeling. That my baby, she don't live here no more. I still got this new Japanese quasi-fishmanized Stratocaster. Well, I guess I'll go way back over yonder. Way back across the hill. I guess I might as well go way back over yonder. way back across the hill. Said my baby don't love me no more. I know good and well, hot sister well. Did you hear that? Yeah. A song called The Crimson Domicile. And the guitar is still in tune. Not bad after I treated it like an animal. Thank you to Wade down at Wade's Guitar Shop for setting this guitar up for me and installing my Fishman Fluence loaded pickguard with my new signature pickups on board. On board. They're on board, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid of it. I've been healed. It's a blues miracle. Yes, Caleb, you've been sanctified by filth. When you were sanctified by filth, what do? You run. Run to the hills. You got to run to the hills. Folks, this is not a game, okay? This is not a game we're playing. Mr. McBradster says, where's Wade's? Wade's is on the Upper East Side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's on Oakland Avenue. We're just a few blocks south. You can get a Euro at Oakland Euros. It's so damn delicious. Oakland Euros is damn delicious, ladies and gentlemen. A place I've been frequenting since I was a wee lad. Since before I was Dylan's age. I'd go down, croissant by the beverages and experiences of the night, and cap off my evening with a delicious Euro or their Athenian chicken, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Athenian chicken, you gotta eat it up. Athenian chicken. Yeah, gotta eat it up. You know, we were messing around with a little something in sound check, and we're gonna try it out. And again, this is just our own interpretation of just random stuff we're playing because, you know, this is live television. Yeah. This is 1981. Steve and I haven't played this song together since 1981, and I don't even remember that. Midnight Molly says, Oakland Euros is so good. It is, isn't it? It's so damn delicious. Euros are so delicious. So if I pick up this little button right here, folks, where I'm not whipping you off, I'm just grabbing that tone control. If I get a second voice there. That's Creamy Juicy Lamb, but if I grab this, it goes, ooh. And then they went, one, hey, hey. Say what? out pretty good. That took us back to the day that never was. That took us back to the day that never was. Uh-huh. Took back to the day that never was. I'm having fun today messing around on this cheap little Strat with my new pickups on it. New pickups on it. New pickups on it. Guess what? We got a new pickup on it. I just burped up a little bit of my lunch. I had Chilango Express today. Chilango Express, my favorite Mexican place. And then a woman came in with Mexican cakes. And she said, would you like? And I said, how much? She said, $10. I go, I'll have one. She goes, are you sure? I go, what kind was that? What's that pink stuff on top of that one? She said, that's strawberry. I go, what's that yellow stuff? She goes, I said, I'll have that one too. So I paid $20. I got 2 party cakes. Gonna be a party night. Gonna be a party night with Mexican cakes. Gonna be a party night. Oh, gonna be a party night with Mexican cakes. Ooh, that was a good one. And we can do a little. That was a delicious dedication to my lunch. A dedication to my lunch, and it was so damn delicious. Friends, I'll have 2 party cakes to go, please. That's right. Nothing wrong with any of those things. You know why? Because we're pirates. Pirates of the night. We did a little Zeppelin. That was good, and broke into that savage shuffle at the end. That shit was real. We ain't playing. Friends, this ain't no damn game. Actually, it's totally a game. It's totally a game. Listen, it's totally a game. What? It's totally a game. Great, check out bucket. Let's do a little killing floor for the kids.
All right, let's do it.
In the key of A. And then, yeah, we'll do all that. A long time ago, I should have quit you, baby, and went down to Mexico. If I had followed my first mind, yeah. If I had followed my first mind, I'd have been gone since my second time. Dylan on those doggone drums. Lord knows I should have been gone. Lord knows, yeah, I should have been gone. Instead of saying, yeah, yeah, down on this killing floor. Woo! Did you dig that, ladies and gentlemen? That was called The Killing Floor. That was a song by the Howlin' Wolf. That is the Howlin' Wolf. How about that Steve Andreoni on the damn bass? Steve Andreoni on the doggone bass. He's gonna slap you right in your bass face. It's a benevolent beating, so just take it all in. He'll smack off that dumbfounded grin. Say what? You got Dylan on the doggone drum. Dylan on the doggone drum. Dylan on the doggone drum. Hear that? Dylan on the doggone drum. Thank you so much for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. We sure do appreciate it. And we might be back. We'll be back next Friday. You'll be around Friday? That sounds good. Somebody wanted some Steve Vaughan. We don't really do any Steve Vaughan, amazingly. So unless we did a little, I haven't done that one in years. Should we do that for the kids? We could. We'll do a quick one for you. Where's the encore? We're doing a quick encore. Mary had a little lamb whose peace was white as snow. should have go. He followed her to school one day and broke the teacher's rule. What a time did they have, yeah, that day at school. Tascam, a green and yellow basket. Wrote a letter to my baby, yeah, on the way I passed it. Just like that. Mary had a little lamb. That's actually a Buddy Guy tune that Steve did. Steve Vaughn. We just pulled it right out of our buttocks. Pull it right out of the butts. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We got the mighty Steve Andreoni on bass. Let's hear some love. We got that mighty Dylan James Koch on the damn drum. We appreciate you tuning in. I was using this Strat tonight loaded with my pick guard. My loaded Fishman Fluent signature single with loaded pick guard. You can actually get those on my website. They're not cheap, but you know what? This guitar was cheap, and I put those pickups on it. Now it's a damn good guitar. It's a damn good guitar. All right, we'll see you cats soon.